So last weekend, my uncle called me up in a panic, saying he had to go out of town for an urgent business meeting and asked if I could watch his exotic pet for a couple of days. I figured I'd be feeding a parrot or maybe a lizard, so I said sure. He showed up on my doorstep with a suspiciously small duffel bag and a look that said just go with it. Inside the bag was a turtle, nothing too exotic so far, except this turtle had a bright red racing stripe painted right down the middle of its shell, like some kind of reptilian sports car. My uncle handed me a tiny checklist labeled Turtle Care, High Performance Edition. It included things like feed-only premium lettuce, wax shell for aerodynamics, and lap times must be recorded daily. I shrugged it off as one of his weird jokes, but things got weirder when my neighbor saw me timing the turtle with a stopwatch in the backyard. He leaned over the fence and, without missing a beat, asked if his hamster could join in. Before I knew it, word spread, and suddenly, every kid on the block was at my house, setting up a makeshift racetrack using garden hoses and sidewalk chalk. By the end of the day, I had a full-blown event on my hands. Parents were placing bets, some kid showed up with a snail painted like Lightning McQueen, and my uncle was texting me tips on cornering techniques for reptiles. At one point, the turtle took a detour onto the porch, and everyone held their breath like it was a high-stakes pit stop. We even had a commentator, my friend's little brother, who narrated every agonizingly slow turn with the enthusiasm of a real NASCAR announcer, except most of the race updates were, and, he's still moving, barely. After 3 hours and a total distance of about 6 feet, the turtle finally inched across the finish line to a standing ovation. My uncle called just as I was awarding the turtle a tiny trophy made from a bottle cap. He said, "Congrats. You're now officially the owner of the world's slowest NASCAR team. Just remember, in this league, the only thing faster than the competition is the speed at which everyone loses interest."